Good morning, our potential PBOs in the house who are coming into the house for training for the first time. Good morning, our PBOs watching from home. Good morning, our PBOs in diaspora. Good morning, our potential investors. You're welcome to today's edition of our regular program, PWAN Business Opportunity Expo. Today is Saturday, the 19th of September, and we have gathered one more time to learn how to make money from the PWAN Business Opportunity, to learn how to tap into this wealth of resources, wealth of riches from the PWAN Group. My name is Joanne Dike. I'll be taking you through the slides. PWAN is an acronym for Property World Africa Network. Property World Africa Network, PWAN, pronounced P1. P1 was established in March 2012. We are a real estate marketing and information company, and we adopt the network marketing model in real estate marketing. We are over 8 years of existence, and we have empowered thousands of people, thousands of families, so that PWAN has transformed lives in its beautiful way. We have transformed lives and made people millionaires from the PWAN business. We are positioned to groom financial heroes. In fact, the company has vetted financial heroes through the power of real estate network marketing. The vision of the company is to make home ownership dream a reality for as many people as possible. To make home ownership dream a reality for as many people as possible. Little wonder, PWAN is the #1 name for real estate marketing. So that it is the vision of almost every average family in Nigeria to be associated with PWAN, either as a PBO or as investors. The mission of the company is to discover affordable lands in fast developing areas and to make these known to you, and also show you how you can make money to buy land and build your own home. That is the mission of the company, so that we search out these lands in fast developing areas. We introduce them to you when they are still affordable. You invest in them and you start making your money, so that in little or no time you become a homeowner. Our core values as a company is Arise. It's embedded in these 5 letters, Arise. A for accountability. We are accountable for every time you spend marketing PWAN products. We are accountable for every money you invest in the company. We are responsible. We have the integrity. We keep to our words. We keep to our promise. We deliver on them 100%. The next one is service. Then excellence. That is why at any time you reach out to us, we are available to you, especially through the PBO office. This company was founded by a wonderful couple, a blessed couple, a beautiful couple, Dr. Augustine Ozioma Onwumere and Dr. Mrs. J. Obioma Onwumere. PWAN Group was founded by this couple in March 2012, at a time when they were homeless. Can you imagine the dream? Somebody who is homeless, betting this kind of dream that has yielded over 100 estates, over 16 companies in over 13 states. What a blessing they are. PWAN was founded by Dr. Ozioma Onwumere and Dr. Mrs. Jane Onwumere. They founded this company when they were simply looking for 300,000 naira to pay for accommodation. 300,000 only to pay for accommodation. But now their net worth is so wonderful, and in addition to that, they have also taught so many other people how to make money. The brand started its journey into expansion in 2015 with the birth of PWAN Edge. That was the first affiliate of the company. The company started in 2012 as PWAN Homes. Then in 2015, it bettered PWAN Edge. And from then, 2016 up till now, the company has bettered about 16 companies, 16 affiliates. We have PWAN Edge, PWAN Heaven, PWAN Prime, PWAN Pro, PWAN Legend, PWAN Lekki, PWAN Signatures, PWAN Advantage, PWAN Royale, P1 Bazaar, P1 Plus, P1 Premium, P1 Heritage, P1 Stars, and P1 Max. And I know that so many more are coming up. That is why when you Google the internet, when you Google, you are going to see so many of the P1 companies. But be rest assured, they are all in the same family. Wherever you choose to invest, they are all within the same P1 group. I said earlier that the company has adopted a multi-level marketing, aka network marketing model. In fact, PWAN is the first real estate network marketing company. And this came out of the experience, or rather the observation of the founders of this company, of how real estate agents will mess themselves up, even drag themselves to police station because they are fighting over commission. And the company said, this does not have to be. We can manage our business in such a way that as you are coming into the business, you know the percentage of the profits that is yours. That is why the company adopted multi-level marketing, aka network marketing. And in fact, the first real estate network marketing company in the world. The company currently operates in 13 states of Nigeria. These include Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Edo, Delta, Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Rivers, Abia, Akwa Ibom, Abuja, Cross Rivers. And we have estates in all these states. In fact, in some states, we have about 5 estates. That is in the minimum. Then in like Lagos State, we have, if not up to 100. Now, in implementing network marketing or multi-level marketing, the company has adopted the 5x5 metrics. 5x5 metrics. That is the pattern of expansion you as an individual you have in the company. And it is guaranteed that if you follow these 5x5 metrics, the sky will be the starting point for you in this organization, just as it has become for some people, some existing PBOs, that they are so flying in the sky with these 5x5 metrics that maybe I will say they can never ever be poor in this life. The company is all about celebration. The company likes and rewards hard work. That is why the company has consistently named ambassadors. By the way, these ambassadors are the best sales persons for each year. The best sales persons for each year. And they are handsomely rewarded. Like you see her leaning on that beautiful car, that was her reward for being the best salesperson of the year. That is the best salesperson, the first ambassador the company had, Ambassador Ojuromi. That was in the year 2015. That was the first ambassador, followed by Ambassador Tosin Adewale in 2016, along with Ambassador Ima Ogbuefi. In the year 2017, this company with integrity had 5 ambassadors, not minding the costs. If you deserve it, the company gives it to you. In 2017, the company had 5 ambassadors. There we have Ambassador Ebere Igwenago. We also have Ambassador Vera Oberabo, Ambassador Anukanti, Sweet Season, Ambassador Don Sidney, and Ambassador Iyola Oyiloye. And by the way, some of these ambassadors started just as partners who just wanted to come in, make a living, make it very well in the industry. But they have ended up as managing directors in the company due to their stints of hard work, like Ambassador Oyiloye and Emma Ogbuefi, as well as Sweet Season. In 2018, we had a superstar ambassador that held the floor between 2018 and 2019. That is Ambassador Priska Attack for You. We also had in the same year Ambassador Funke Kehinde. She was P1 Plus ambassador for the year. Then we have our current ambassador, Ambassador Chinelo Obodo. She is the ambassador for 2020, 2021. And as you stand here looking at me, I tell you that you have the potential to be an ambassador of the company. Ambassador Chinelo went home with this Hyundai Creta, brand new. It can also be yours. It can also be yours. All you need to do is aim for the stars. And by the way, Ambassador Chinelo comes around every Tuesdays to facilitate seminars. So feel free to walk in on Tuesday, same time, 11 o'clock, so that you can learn from her wealth of experience. I told you earlier that this is a company that enjoys celebrating achievers. That is why the company takes deserving PBOs on trips, both within and outside the country. You just pack your bags, dust up your passport, fly out, and go unwind, all at the expense, all expense paid trip by the company. So this is the team that went to South Africa and in 2013. This team was in Dubai 2017. Also the Dubai 2017 team. So this was Dubai 2019. You can see them lounging with some Nollywood stars. Is it not a beautiful experience? This is Dubai 2019 as well. This was in London 2018 and Las Vegas 2018. It's always a beautiful experience. I know you will be asking me what you will do to be part of this team. This was Accra 2019. I know in your hearts you will be asking, how did these people get there? All you need to do is meet a particular sales target. Meet a particular sales target. And that is all. The company pays as a, not even your reward, because you have taken your commission. The company gives it to you as appreciation for being part of the company and for doing well. That is the company we are looking at. That is somebody receiving performance bonus. Joseph Ayodele Olasukan Loye Yemi receiving his performance bonus in 2017. And by the way, every 13th of March, the company holds a convention. And at the convention, people are also rewarded and appreciated. This is Ambassador Funke Kehinde also receiving her performance bonus. So on the 13th of March each year, the company actually brings out a percentage of her profits to share with deserving individuals. So all you need to do is get that sale coming in. Get the sale coming in. Keep recruiting so that as you recruit your downlines, you make sale, you add it to your own sale, and it takes you up. That is the key. Just keep recruiting. Now, I said earlier that the company utilizes the multi-level marketing, aka network marketing model. When the company started in 2012, it started with independent business development executives who were publicizing and marketing the company's products. After some time, they were known as property consultants and partners. Today, we are selling a timeless product, and we believe that they will stay with you for generations and keep us together. And also bring you the desire of becoming a homeowner. Bringing your desire of becoming a homeowner to reality. That is why the company has metamorphosed its marketing team from business consultants and partners, from independent business development executives, from consultants and partners, now to PBOs. PBOs. And by the way, the acronym PBO is PWAN Business Owners. PWAN Business Owners. So the company has invited all marketers, all consultants, all partners to join the company in owning the vision of home ownership. And you own it to the extent that you are not just somebody selling land and making commission. You become somebody who is also a home owner. So that one day you don't go marketing a product to somebody and the person will ask you, what of you? Where is your home? So the company has developed this PBO program to help you and I, to help the marketing team to be homeowners as well, by contributing, by saving towards their own, acquiring their own home or land. The PWAN Business Owners Program, as a pioneer in the real estate industry and following our vision of making home ownership dream a reality, PWAN Group designed this program for our members to begin their journey towards owning their own property by subscribing to a house or a land in any of the P1 companies. The PBO is a program designed for you to become a proud owner of a land or house ranging from 15 million to 60 million, depending on your capacity. So that it is a flexible program that allows you work at your own pace. So that for the fast riders, they could get there in 2.5 years. They could get there in 2.5 years, working at their own pace. And when I mean working at their own pace, I mean recruiting people to support them in the journey. Because in the P1 business, we don't do it alone. We do it as a team. You recruit your downlines. As your downlines are also recruiting, you are also benefiting. The program gives you the liberty to choose the best payment suitable, best payment plan suitable for your budget, and you work with it. So that you are allowed to come into the program with a minimum of 15,000 naira monthly. But I tell you, there are some who have been doing 150,000 naira monthly, some have been doing 250,000 monthly, some have even started with 1.5 million. It depends on you. It is a very flexible program. It allows you run at your own pace, and you get there when you want to get there by yourself. P1 has estates in various locations in Nigeria, and you can choose from any of these locations. Interestingly, if you do not want any of these locations, you can choose where you have land, and we will come there and build for you, so that you are expected to accumulate at least 15 million naira. By the time you have accumulated 15 million, because the company has lands all over in so many locations, and these lands, most of the companies in the estates, almost all the companies in the estates have started considering what type of building designs, what type of apartments that are at various levels of construction. So by the time your 15 million is ready, you can go through this abundance of houses in the company, pick something that is worth your 15 million that also suits your taste. But peradventure, you do not want something within the company already, you would now have to provide the land. Maybe you want it in your village, wherever your village is, as long as it is safe in Nigeria, we are going to build for you there. We are going to spend your 15 million for you there. There are various benefits of being a PBO, or being a P1 business owner. First and foremost, you earn point values. That is our currency in P1 Business Owners Program, PVs. So as you make your contribution towards your home ownership, as you even register for the program, you are going to be accumulating PVs for yourself. As you make your contribution towards your home ownership, you will also be accumulating PVs. As you recruit your downlines, and your downlines do their registration and make their payments, you also accumulate point values from their transaction. And this is done to the 8th generation, so that you are earning PV from your transaction, you are earning PV 8 generations down the line. And the beautiful thing and exciting thing about PBO PVs is that it is the same thing running through 9 generations. So that it is what you earn, or rather, what your downline on the 8th generation earns, that is what you will earn in the PV system of P1. Every point value accrued is translated to cash. 50% of that money is paid into your home ownership account, and 50% is paid into your bank. So that as you are making your monthly contribution, you are also generating PVs, and you are channeling the PVs, the cash equivalent of the PVs, back into your account, thereby helping you build your home ownership account. Another benefit is that you choose the location of your house or land, wherever you want it, as long as it is within the P1 group. you can have it. In fact, right now, what is in vogue in the P1 group for the PBOs is the Flourish Cities. These are estates designated just for PBOs with a payment plan that acknowledges that you are a PBO and you pay your money monthly. Some of these payment plans are even as long as 3 years, 4 years. That is the benefit of being a PBO. You work at your own pace. You can subscribe for a home ownership for your children. So that being a PBO is not just for adults. It is also futuristic. And if you see that child that is 10 years, and you start from now to make this contribution on behalf of the child, maybe by the time the child finishes university, graduates from university, the child will already be a homeowner. And if you start it with that consciousness in the child, I bet you that your child will always support you in this contribution because he or she knows that the house, the apartment is for him. You can choose to pay monthly, you can choose to pay bi-monthly or quarterly. That is the beauty of the program. If you, assuming you start off, you sign up with 15,000 naira, and next month you say, no, I have more than 15,000 to drop. Maybe you make a sale and you make your commission. Instead of you to spend that money on other things that will not endure, you can put it into your home ownership account and your account continues to grow for you. You can also win brand new cars through the PBO system. It allows you win. You know, there are promos at intervals. Right now, as we speak, there is the 12 cars for 12 managers promo. So all you need to do is meet the requirement and you go home with these cars. You can also qualify for all expense paid trips. That's the advantage of being a PBO. Now, as a PBO, there are 12 ways you can earn income. There are 12 ways you can earn income. The first one is direct recruitment bonus. Direct recruitment bonus. You sitting here today, watching me, assuming this is your first time, you internalize the message, you go home and you discuss with your family member, your friends, or your acquaintance, and he or she signs up. You will be entitled to 7,200 naira. If he or she signs up, you will be entitled to 7,200. That is, if the person signs up as Gold PBO. After that, we have the indirect recruitment bonus. This is earned in 2 levels. Indirect recruitment bonus. So that by the time you start building your team and your downline recruits other downlines, you are entitled to 5,760 naira. 5,760 naira. That is for those, the classic gold PBOs. Same also, you are entitled to 2,880 naira. By the time your downline recruits, you are also entitled to 2,880 naira as you grow in the scheme. After that, we have the direct sales commission. This ranges between 5 and 15%. That is when you make a sale in a particular estate. Depending on the commission on the estate, it could be from 5% to 15%. So assuming you make a sale of 3 million naira, you make a sale, you close out a deal on a plot of land of 3 million naira. That means that If the commission on it is 15%, that means you're going to be walking home with as much as 450,000 naira just for closing that deal. The indirect commission you also benefit from the indirect commission when your downlines make sale and their other downlines, the generations under you, as they make sale, as you build your team, they make sale. You also earn indirect commission. There's also the center recruitment bonus. There's the center sales bonus. The center sales bonus, by the way, is 1% of every sale that is made by your team member in your center. Now, by the time you have grown your team to 30 partners, 30 PBOs. By the time you grow your team to 30 PBOs, either by you yourself recruiting 30 PBOs, or you recruiting 5 and those 5 recruiting their own 5, you will become a center owner. And this comes with some benefits, like the center bonus, center sales bonus, center recruitment bonus. Imagine everything that happens in your center, assuming you have about 50, 100, 200, 300 people in your center, and each person makes sale. You are entitled to 1%. Your center is entitled to 1% of all these their sale put together. The expectation is you probably be paying rent for the center. Center, you need to make it habitable, or better still, you need to furnish it. You need to have AC and make it a place that people can come in and enjoy your seminar presentation. Moving on, we also have the PBO monthly performance bonus. The PBO monthly performance bonus. This is from the PVs accumulated in your PBO contribution. Your home ownership subscription. So the PVs you accumulate will be paid to you as performance bonus, both from yourself and from your downline. We also have the annual performance bonus that I explained earlier for people who meet a certain target, and the company dips her hand into the purse to share with them a percentage of the company's annual income. From there, we have the PBO PB bonus, the PBO elites and VIP bonus points, the managers or leadership bonus, the directors bonus. Samson. I said it earlier that the company has adopted the 5x5 metrics. I bring my 5, you bring your 5. Together we all grow together. Together we all grow. So as you come in today, it is expected that just as somebody invited you into this wealth center, you should also invite other people, because you are going to be making money. You are going to be making sale, you are going to be making commission, you are going to be earning PVs. So it is expected that since you are benefiting, you should call other people to come enjoy it with you. So by the time you bring in 5 people, those 5 people will also bring in their 5 people. And those other 5 people will also bring in their 5 people. That is how it works. How to make money using the point value system. Every time you recruit a PBO, you earn PV. Every time a PBO recruited by you subscribes for her home, you earn PV. Every time a PBO recruited by you makes his or her home ownership monthly deposit, you also earn money. So you also earn PVs. It is earning all the way. Then this PV is converted to cash and paid into your account. Assuming you recruit 5 PVOs who also do the same, this is what will happen in your business in 8 months or years or any time in between. That's the starting level there. By the time you register yourself, you register with 1,650 non-refundable registration. You now do your annual admin fee, pay your annual admin fee of 36,000. You will be starting out with 25 PVs. Then when you subscribe for your home with at least 15,000 naira, you would also be earning 10 PVs. So that just for registration, you will be earning 420 naira. 420 naira. It may seem small, but the beauty of it is in the multiplication, in the multiplier effect. Now look, imagine yourself at the top with your 35 PVs. Then you have built your 5 pillars, the 5 people you have recruited. That means that from those 5 people, you are going to be earning 2,100 because each of them has also earned 35 PVs. By the time you multiply the 35 PVs by the 5 of them, it's going to give you 2,100 naira. By the way, a PV, the weight of a PV is 1,500, but the monetary value of a PV is 12 naira. So to know how many PVs you will be receiving, just whatever payment it is for your home, for your land, divide it by 1,500, multiply it by 12 naira. That is what you're going to be getting. So by the time you get to your second generation now, in your first generation you've made 2,100, in your second generation you're going to be making 10,500 naira. In the third generation you'll be making 52,500 naira. In the fourth generation you'll be making 262,500. It is getting sweeter here. In the fifth generation, you will be making 1,312 naira 500. By the time you are in the sixth generation, you will be making 6,562,500. In the seventh generation, you will be making 32,812 naira 500. In the eighth generation, you will find yourself making 162,062,500. When you sum all this up, all what you are going to earn in PVs, you will be looking at 205,078,020 naira. Remember, when you started this journey, you started with a goal to acquire a home of 15 million. But by the time you finish to your 8th generation, you would actually make what will give you more than 5 homes. It's the beauty of multi-level marketing. Now this is our growth pattern as a PWAN. There are 9 levels. Today, as you are here, as a fresher, you just want to test the waters, you just want to register and push the business. Yourself, you are a PWAN business owner. By the time you have your 5 pillars complete, you have recruited your 5 downlines, you will be promoted to assistant manager. By the time these 5 PBOs under you that made you an assistant manager also have their 5 under them, you will become a manager. From there, you will become a senior manager, a sapphire manager, an emerald manager, diamond manager, diamond director, and national director. Now, how do we sign on to PWAN Business Owner program? How do I become a PBO? It starts with you coming in. Somebody must have recruited you. And by the time you have recruited your 5, just as I said, you become an assistant manager. By the time your 5 have their own 5s, you will become a manager. By the time your 5 managers have also grown their team, you will become a senior manager. By the time you develop 5 senior managers within your team, you must have acquired 20,000 PVs on each pillar. 20,000 PV among your by each of your 5 downlines, your 5 direct downlines, so that in all, for you to be a senior manager, you must have 100,000 PVs. And there are benefits to it. You'll be entitled to 1.2 million naira cash. You'll be entitled to an all-expense paid trip for 2. You'll be entitled to a plot of land worth 1.5 million. Or you can take a marketing car. Either take a plot of land worth 1.5 or you take a marketing car of the same value. Now, by the time you develop 5 managers, 5 sapphire managers, each of them having 100 PVs, 100,000 PVs. I hope you're following the progression. Each of them having 100,000 PVs on each pillar. Yourself, you will now be making 500,000 PVs. And your 500,000 PVs qualifies you to be an emerald manager. And the benefits of an emerald manager is 1.5 million naira cash, rent subsidy of 1.5 million naira, and car funds of 6 million naira. By the time you have developed 5 emerald managers, with each of them having 500,000 PVs on each pillar, making a total, that will now give you a total of 2.5 million PVs. You would have become a diamond manager. And these are the benefits of being a diamond manager. You will be entitled to a house worth 30 million, a kitchen and household furniture worth 10 million, a brand new car worth 15 million, an all-expense paid vacation for the family, not just for you or for 2 people now, for you and your spouse, but the entire family, the father, the mother, and 6 children. The value of the trip is 6 million. Now, a PBO with at least 3 diamond managers will be recognized as a diamond director. And the reward is so exciting that the management of the organization will call you personally to deliver what the reward will be to you. From the diamond director, The next level is the national director, and in fact that is the highest level. So let's just keep gunning for the top, and before you know what's happening, by God's grace you'll be there. How to subscribe as a P1 business owner? How to subscribe? There are various levels of entry. First, you start with 1,650. That is the entry point for everybody. You first pay 1,650. That makes you an associate. And it is like this because the company has considered that there are people who need this business to survive. So the expectation is if you come in with 1,650, your goal will be to upgrade to a gold PBO, or better still, a classic PBO. Then, as you upgrade, you now start paying 36,000 naira. 36,000 annual admin fee. So that you are looking at your registration fee of 1,650 and 36,000 annual admin fee. Then you subscribe to your home by paying any of the following. You could choose to come in as a classic PBO by subscribing to your home with just 15,000. Or you could come in as an elite PBO. These are people who come in with 150,000. And there's a reward for this. As you are coming in, the value of your 150,000 is 100 PVs. Then remember, you have also paid your registration and annual fee, giving you 25 PVs. Then you will go with a bonus PV. You will go with a bonus PV. The bonus PV is 10 PVs. Then you can choose to come in as a VIP PBO. A VIP PBO. They come in with 1.5 million. And for bringing in 1.4, registering with, subscribing for your home ownership with 1.5 million, you are going to be getting 1,000 PVs. 1,000 PVs on your 1.5. Then you will also be getting the 25 PVs on registration, along with 10 bonus points. 10 bonus points is 100 PVs for dash to you. You can then continue to pay in any installment of not less than 15,000 naira monthly. Please, this is your money. This is your home ownership account. You are not giving it to anybody. You are paying it into your account. And as you keep making the payment, you keep accumulating PVs, you keep recruiting, you will continue to grow. On the slide, we have the PH Bank account details. PH Bank account details. We use a Zenith Bank for this transaction. There's also a First Bank. But this is very important because at every point, you should have this information close to you, considering that you are going to be inviting people into the P1 business opportunity. So that as you invite them, and they choose to join you, you give them these account details to do their registration. Steps to registering as a PBO. Number one, you make your registration payment and also your initial deposit into the company's account. Then you visit www.businessowners.com, p1businessowners.com to fill the form. And you get the referral link of the person who introduced you to this program. By the time you use the person's referral link, you will be registering as the person's downline. You click on it and you fill the form. You will receive a welcome message to acknowledge your membership. And I want to say something. The person who invited you for this opportunity is very magnanimous, is very generous. The person does not want to eat alone. That is why the person invited you. And very likely that person too must have been invited by another person. And we are all earning all the way up. Please hold that person who invited you, your upline. Hold the person dearly. Hold the person dearly. Don't keep running from one person to another looking for an upline, because somebody has already brought you into the company. Now, we wish to say congratulations on your decision to be a PBO. It is just the beginning. As we speak, there are people who make reasonable money out of this PBO program and point value system. We have been talking of registering with at least 15,000 naira, but there are some who have started running with this program so that each month what they make is nothing compared, 15,000 is nothing compared to what they make out of this program. So please let us come in, let us embrace this program, let us see it as an opportunity to leave landlord wahala, to own your own apartment. So I want to congratulate you for the step you're taking today, and please, if you have not done your registration, go ahead and do your registration so that you can key in properly into this program. Thank you very much for listening today. For those viewers at home, thank you very much for sharing your time with us. We look forward to seeing you next week. We look forward to you registering. Should you have questions concerning this presentation, feel free to contact the PBO office and you will be given answers to your inquiries. Thank you all for listening.